So a lot of people ask, why do we stay and remain in relationships that are toxic? Well, this subject is very deep, and it goes, or it has a lot of elements interlinked. But we will try to cover the main elements to make it obvious. Why do we stay in a relationship that is toxic? Number one, unfortunately, we live in a society that cares more about the outside than the inside. We care a lot about what people will say rather than, am I comfortable? Am I happy? What do I want? We care about what society is going to judge us by. Now, if I am in a marriage and then I decide to walk out of this marriage because of obvious reasons, that's to do with my mental health and my physical health, what will my friends say? What will my family say? What will my colleagues say? What will my kids say? What will I don't know who say? We never stand and say, what will I say? What will I feel if I continue or if I walk away? Understand one thing, you will never, ever satisfy other people. Because some people will always back you up, and some people will always be against you in any decision in life. And some people will be indifferent. The more you spend time in a relationship, whether it's toxic or not, the heavier it is to walk away from it, because you think about all the investments that you have put into it. How am I going to walk away from all of this? So we continue in places, in relationships that are not serving us anymore. And I always say, it doesn't matter how long you have spent in it. Today you have an option, or two options, no third. Number one, can I fix where I am? And by fixing, I need to change. And by change, I need to be patient to see the results. Or I can't. I don't want to. Then I walk away. And if I wanted to continue, then I have to change and I have to be patient to see the results. Let's assume you have changed and you have done everything in your power and you are patient, but it didn't change. The relationship didn't change. What shall I do? Understand one thing. You have the full control over your actions and reactions, but you have no control over people's actions and reactions. Let's say you've tried everything and you really sincerely tried, and it didn't work. The fault is not in you. Some people are just like that. You can't change them. Accept the fact or the failure of not changing someone else. We can't. If it wasn't investment and if it wasn't other people's judgment, we fear change. Human beings are always okay with what's familiar. So I'm familiar with this relationship. I'm familiar with the aches of this relationship. I'm familiar with everything toxic that comes with this relationship. I'm just familiar. So if I come to change it, I don't know what's going to happen. It might be worse. Who says? It will be better. Because I am not at a state where I am hurting myself emotionally or physically. Now let's assume, and some say, okay, but if I get out of it, I might not get another relationship. Let's assume you didn't. Am I feeling better living alone than being in a toxic relationship? Yes, of course. Because there is no element that is dragging me into pain. Even if I don't find the perfect partner, it's okay. But I'm not putting myself in a place where I am continuously harming myself. So let's walk away from fear of change. Let's walk away from fear of what if it doesn't happen. Let's understand where I am today and what do I want to achieve today. I want to achieve peace of mind. I want to achieve happiness. I want to achieve stopping the harm. Then the only way is to walk out. There is no third way. Because majority of people that hurt you, majority of people that have issues, they will never face themselves. They will never understand what they have done to you. Now we come to a marriage, for example, that has kids involved. We're like, no, but I can't walk away from it because my kids. Let's stop blaming our kids. Kids need love, stability, peace of mind. Kids need to see an example of a healthy family, a healthy relationship, a home they miss to come back to. Not a home they want to run away from because of the problems in it, or because of the energy in it, or because of whatever they see. We do our kids a disservice by staying in a relationship that is not healthy, because we teach them that this is okay. And then they will accept the same treatment going forward because this is what they learned. My mom and dad were like this. They were fighting all the time. They were toxic all the time. So it's okay. This is part of marriage. We need to be very careful of what we're programming into our kids. And especially when someone sees and looks around and says, oh, my friend has problems also. My auntie has problems. My parents had problems. This and that had problems. So this is normal. We are normalizing problems. And this is what we are giving our kids by staying in this place. Others come to you and say, but I don't have the power. My hands are stuck. I am stuck. Now, where does this feeling come from? It comes from your mind. Your mind is telling you that you're stuck. Your mind is telling you that you have no power. Your mind is telling you that you are, that's it. This is what it is, and you have to deal with it. Some people say, but I need to be patient. I'm the good person here. Until when you'll be the good person? I need you to answer one question. This patience, this good person, where is it going to end you up? If you're going to end up in a hospital, on a bed, lost your health, what's this patient going to do? Nothing. Then you're really powerless. While you have your power, while you can stop coming up with excuses to stay in a place that you don't deserve to be in. I'm pro relationships. I'm pro healthy relationships. I'm pro stability, love, understanding. There isn't a relationship on this planet that doesn't have misunderstandings. There isn't. There isn't a relationship that doesn't need both parties to play their role. There isn't. There isn't a relationship that's always 24/7 healthy. There isn't. But there are relationships that actually cause damage in you, and deep damage that you need to heal from, even when the source is not there. You need to take your time to build yourself again internally. So why accept it? Why be in it? Why allow yourself to be harmed? All what you're teaching them is it's okay for me or for you to harm me. I accepted it. And I accepted it because it's okay, because it's familiar, because I've seen it before, because this is how it is. It's not. Let's understand one thing. Harm is not okay. It's not normal. Accepting someone's hurt or the action that makes us hurt is not patience. It's not strength. It's just allowing them to do whatever they want to us, and us staying there because we think this is the normal, and by doing anything different than this, we are becoming abnormal. But remember one thing, it's your responsibility to protect yourself. it's not others.